Hey, this is Andy from Long Island Mopars, taking you back in time to the New York International Auto Shows that I visited in the 1990s. All right, so there were many cars at the auto show, but you got to remember back in the 90s, I had a film camera. If I'm lucky, I had 36 exposures on a roll. I don't think I even had that many when I was there in 91, so I was very selective in the pictures I took. And one of the cars that I always liked from when I was a little kid was the Lamborghini Countach, uh, famously seen in Cannonball Run in the opening scene. Now, what I believe was brand new in 91 was the Diablo. The Countach was right before the Diablo, so they had the car that wasn't in production anymore and then the car that was. Of course, not to be upstaged, Ferrari was there with their F50, and there was quite a line to try and get in and get a little bit closer to it, but you certainly weren't going to get up and touch it. What I really was glad to see was the Vector Aeromotive Corporation W8. They brought two of their cars down, the red one and the gray one. And I remember these cars in Car and Driver magazine back in the early 90s. I used to get that, Road and Track, Motor Trend. These things were amazing. And what blew my mind was that they actually had a GM 3-speed automatic transaxle for the transmission. This wasn't a stick. A twin turbocharged V8. So there was a bit of a stock car exhibit at the auto show. This was Dale Earnhardt's IROC Dodge Daytona. It was the only car from the IROC series that was brought down there, so yours truly had to get in there and cop a picture. And of course, the Dale Earnhardt GM Goodwrench. I'm thinking it was a Monte Carlo in '91. Could have been a Lumina. All right, so I went back to the International Auto Show back in 1994, and of course, this picture I had to take. It was, I forget his last name, but his first name's Irv, and this was his million-mile Volvo P1800. All right, and then next up was the Viper GTS, blue with the white stripes. I like this car. I actually like them better than the coupe. I think it's because I like the fastback styling. But this thing was really cool, and it was on a trailer because it was towed by the new for 1994 Dodge Ram. Uh, and of course, when you had to take a break from all the excitement, you could go and look at the 94 Dodge Stratus. All right, who remembers the 1994 Dodge Venom concept car? Uh, I didn't remember it until I went through my album and found these photos. It's the only pictures I have of it. Uh, I love the back because it looked like a 72 to 74 Cuda. The front, not so much. Kind of looked like a bloated Intrepid. Uh, but I believe this type of shape eventually became the Dodge Avenger. This thing apparently was built on a Neon chassis that was stretched and made rear-wheel drive. They put the Intrepid V6 in it with what I believe was a 5 or 6-speed stick. It's just a cool-looking car, and never don't know what happened to it. If anyone knows, please throw it out in the comments. So I guess Volkswagen was showing off what was going to be the new Beetle and the 25th anniversary Trans Am. Uh, This was white with the blue stripes, and I thought they also did it in a different year, maybe where they did the rims in an anodized blue. There was a classic car exhibit at the '94 International Auto Show. This was the Cadillac exhibit, and I had to take a picture of this baby blue Caddy convertible. I'm not sure of the year. I'm guessing 55, 56. This is 1997, and an SLP Z28 Camaro. I love these things. Just like that 25th anniversary Trans Am, these things handle amazing. All right, moving over to the Mopar exhibit. So if I remember right, this is the original T-Rex. Right, so this is a '97 Ram 6x6, and I love Vipers. So I had to take a picture of this white with blue stripe GTSR. This was a full-on race car. And like the 94 Venom, here's the 97 Dodge Copperhead. But this is a two-seat roadster, has a Viper-esque looking rear. The front looks like I don't know what. Kind of mixed on the front end. I did a little bit of quick reading, and it had the 2.7 liter V6, which did not wind up with a great reputation in the years that followed. All right, last car for the 1997 New York International Auto Show photo montage is the Chrysler Phaeton 4-seat convertible. It was interesting looking. I don't care for the front. I kind of like the back. Um, this thing supposedly had a V12 in it, made out of two 2.7 liter V6s. So you get double the sludge problem for your money. Well, you made it to the end. Thank you for watching and listening to my photo tale of pictures of cars that I took from the New York International Auto Shows in 91, 94, and 97. If you went to any of these shows, please go ahead and put your comments below and let's all chat about some of the cool cars that existed back in the 90s. Until the next video, thanks and take care.